Creative visualization. Science tells us that when we look at a thing, what really reaches our eyes through the aid of light is an image of that thing. This image is composed of nothing but light and colors, which are nothing but vibrations. Then an inverted image of the object is transported to our brain. Our brain rearranges it so that we are then able to see the object in the proper perspective. So in reality, we do not really see outside, but rather we see pictures in our brain. And these pictures can be mere fragments or even distortions of the real thing, for our senses are far from being perfect instruments. Simply stated, everything that we perceive through our eyes are just different shades of light, which are then in turn interpreted by our brain into the shapes, colors, and forms that we see. In visualization, we simply reverse the process in order to achieve our dreams and goals. We create pictures using our mind and then bring them to life in our surroundings. As mentioned earlier, thoughts are not just mere superficial ideas, but are very real depending on their intensity. In creative visualization, we are like cartoon artists, except that we are living in the cartoon which we have created. Our reality, our life, is what our thoughts and imagination make it. The working of this technique is based upon a natural, universal law, the law of mentalism, which states that we are co-creators of the universe through the use of the powers of our mind or consciousness. All is mind. This natural law describes the creative force of thought, which all things, events, and words first take seed. The popular notion that you create your own reality is generally interpreted as if it were simply a matter of putting one's mind to it, or as if we had complete conscious mastery over the process. You are responsible for or affect your own reality is more accurate, because at the average level of consciousness, things tend to happen more by default than by design, and more from reaction than action. First, you must decide what you want to have. Then, cut out pictures of that object and make a collage of it on a cartolina. If it is a particular cell phone model or car that you want, try to visit the mall and check out a sample of the item you want. Employ the 5 senses. If it is a particular car model that you want, you can memorize the details of its looks, the color, the texture. In a car exhibit, you can sit inside the one that you like and memorize the smell and the texture of the upholstery. Then add another dimension in your imagery, the emotional content of having a new car. Be certain, specific, and definite. Now, with closed eyes, spend 5 minutes to visualize your goal. Do not stop visualizing until you see the image with its exact detail with your mind's eye. Do not end your visualization unless you have felt the positive emotional content, the feeling of owning it. Do this visualization twice a day for 40 days or until you have obtained your goal. As a student, list down your goals or desires in a piece of paper. For example, your ambition in life, 2 things you want to have, 2 places you want to visit, 2 people you want to meet, 3 skills or intelligences you want to develop, etc. Search them on the internet, print them, or cut and paste them in a clean sheet of paper. Then spend 5 minutes every day visualizing them concretely. Feel that you are already experiencing or owning them. Relax, be passive, and forget your visualization. The subconscious mind would incubate it. Do this visualization technique twice a day for 40 days or until you have obtained your goal.